All right,
Wait,
all right.
should I be like, should I expect anything? Like anything crazy? Are you gonna
Oh,
do like,
no, 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 no.
are you gonna do some sort of lap dance or something?
No, no, this is not about me. This is about, our very talented guest, Danette Rodriguez, right? Am I saying that right? Danette.
You're so professional right now. Who are you?
I gotta put the blunt down sometimes and really have a conversation with folks. Okay, so
I forgot that you smoke blunts. What?
uh,
What?
not a good idea. You're not a bluntster. I don't take it that you're a bluntster.
No comment. What do you not remember? Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay. No comment. All right. That's how you start a good Zoom interview.
Is
All
that a
right.
real question?
No, 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 it's not. No, it's not. You gotta understand, like a lot of people I haven't seen in so long that I kind of like, it's like reintroducing myself to them and them reintroducing themselves to me just because we haven't seen each other forever. And it was rare. And it's rarely to catch ourselves out there in the comedy grind and like, hey, let's chat about So I think this Zoom thing has given us an opportunity to really get to know performers, comedians, and more of a personal level, not on the stage level, because I think it's two different things. But welcome to be my guest. With
Gracias.
gracias,
Gracias.
gracias. Yeah, I call myself Quarantino in this. I don't know why, but it's just when you're cooped up in a place for more than 3 months, you do weird things like nickname yourself Quarantino. But
Clever. You do what you can to survive.
exactly. That's my story. Doing what I do, gotta do to survive. But what about you? What about what's going on in Danette Rodriguez life? How have you been holding up?
I just got off a call, which was really upsetting because I've been trying to go to the doctor for like 2 months. I woke up with a bruise on my leg and it hasn't gone away.
Oh wow.
And so I'm afraid that I have a blood clot and that I might have a heart attack and die. So I went to the I went to the city medic. I know. I just had to call like literally like 2 minutes before this Zoom call, and I was so upset. Wow. And I went to the city medic 3 weeks ago, and I told them my symptoms, like my left side is like numb, like I don't want to have a heart attack, I live alone. Like, I know I'm young, but like, you don't know.
Yeah, you just never know. That's a good precaution to take.
And then they were like, oh, you're having an anxiety attack, like the bruise on your leg is probably because you hit something. You'll be fine. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, I felt better. But then like 3 weeks passed and my legs, like my bruise is still there. And anyway, I called this person to schedule an appointment with the hematologist, and the person's like, why do you need to see a hematologist? And I said, are you supposed to be asking me that? I thought you were supposed to just schedule the appointment. And then he's like, no, I have to ask. Which, when I called 2 other doctors, they didn't ask me that personal question. They just took my insurance information and stuff. And so I told him, and then he asked me again, well, why do you need to see a hematologist? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm not a doctor. Like, I think I have a problem with, I need my blood work. But I have to tell you, like, I was really nice about it because obviously I need something from that person. I'm not going to give them a hard time. But they were so rude to me. And then they were like, I know you don't like our questions, but goodbye. And they hung up on me.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. I was not expecting that one.
But I think what's upsetting is that this is like not the first time I'm calling a doctor. Like I called a doctor, like I try to make an appointment with a hematologist. This is like the 6th time I'm making a phone call. So it's kind of like I'm taking the responsibility of like taking care of my health, and like nothing is happening. And then I wake up in pain, and I'm like, I love being single, But like now I'm thinking like, wow, like there's really like a good reason to be in a relationship right now. You know, because like
fellas, get in that inbox, fellas. Hit her DM. No, just kidding. I'm just trying to make fun of it because that's horrendous. But yeah, it's. I guess it's a tough time to be alone because you're uncertain and you're reaching out for help, and they're like, nah, leave us alone. Hanging up on you, really? Wow.
Yeah, and like they're giving me so much. First of all, they give me like attitude, and it's like, okay, whatever. Like they're probably stressed out. Like it's cool, but then I don't. Whatever. Like I'm trying to think like what I could have done better, but that person was just in a shitty mood, and I'm not getting help.
Well, you gotta understand, you yourself, you have a very fair. I don't know. I'm sorry. You know, your anxiety is like through the roof because you're talking about your life here. So maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe it took the ability for me to take that step back and like, okay, I really need this doctor or whatever. He was totally being a douche, but I'm just saying like, in a situation like that, try to take the loss because you gotta get checked. You have to see this person. Don't let this fucko get in the way.
It's just frustrating because this is literally like all of last week I was just calling doctors and then I whatever.
What's going on?
So,
are they that busy because of the pandemic?
I don't know. I just want to be super healthy.
And you mentioned it before you started talking. Like it's amazing that you have these problems because, as everyone can see, we see a very young, beautiful, you know, person, talented, funny, and like, not yeah. Strike a pose. This is your chance. Yeah. So to know that like these things, you know, are happening is just kind of like, you know, it's weird. Are you like a person that was raised kind of like with different conditions or whatever? Because I know my daughter.
No, I'm practically I'm pretty healthy. Like I think that I'm pretty healthy. I think that since starting comedy, I've been arrested.
Ding ding ding.
I've been arrested. I've had to have surgery, and now that's it. But
and now you're numb on the left side.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like I just feel like there's a tightness in my legs and it's uncomfortable. And I've started working out and I've started like walking and I've started like eating better. Like I've changed up my whole diet, and it's still there.
It's still there. So, okay. Yeah.
But
so
I
definitely
just need to see a doctor that will tell me like it's gonna be okay or this is what it is. But it's like I don't want to be like told I have fucking cancer and could have been prevented if I had gone to the doctor like 3 weeks earlier. I don't know.
Have you considered walking into the emergency room and just going guerrilla style? Because if they're gonna keep you at bay like that and not, you know, get you the help that you need, you might as well go get the help. The Lord's help those who help themselves.
Well, when I went to City Med, they told me it was just anxiety. And then I think that's what fear. It's like if I go to the doctor, they're just going to tell me, like if I go to the City Med or to the emergency room, I'm going to be exposed to like, I could be exposed to the COVID. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's a lot. Like it's a lot for me to be thinking about.
It's the old damn if you do, damn if you don't, right?
What about you? What do you do when you have to go to the doctor or when you're not feeling well? Like, how do you handle situations?
Well, yeah, no. I kind of, it's weird because I kind of self-medicate. No, not medicate. Yeah, I self-medicate. Just kind of like, just don't die, Tino. I have this thing that I do, like, just don't die. You're not feeling well. You're here later, whatever. Just drink stuff and don't die.
You don't have a fear like that, even though you're limping through your like wounded leg. I mean, like you don't think like you're gonna fuck up and die?
I mean, yeah, but
okay. This is such a positive conversation, by the way.
Thanks a lot, Danette. But yeah, if there's any consolation, I would rather me die before you because the world should not be rid of someone as talented, beautiful, and funny.
How much money do you need, Tino? How much money do you need?
Oh, you
That's when you ask me.
didn't. Oh, you didn't check your DM box. You didn't check the DMs.
I got to check the DM box. Yeah.
I have been begging a lot, especially since like my money has in the 3 months.
Pumpkin.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard people make more now on unemployment than they do working their regular jobs.
Wow. I mean, that sucks.
Wait, why does that suck?
No, just in the sense of like, what's going to be their motivation to go back? Like,
There isn't.
Fuck it. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I'm like, really? Who want to? Yeah. All right. I want to extend. Yeah. Let's get an extension. That's
a lot of
cool.
shit happening.
Right. So all right. So yeah, just I know you got to speak about what's in your heart, what's in your mind, and I know those fears are very real, but otherwise everything else is okay. The family, are you missing comedy? What's happening in La Vida?
I think I'm taking it day by day. I think when this first started happening, I was like, I wasn't sleeping for days. I was having anxiety attacks, but I didn't know I was having anxiety attacks. I was just very like, I was making sure like I have food in the house. I was making sure that I was eating well. I was making sure that I was staying in touch with people. So I was doing everything I could to like stay healthy mentally. I was listening to like spiritual, what is it? Like, I would go on YouTube and watch like spiritual, what do you call it? It's been a while.
Spiritual what?
Sermons. I mean, I was watching sermons. I was watching like motivational. Like I was trying to do everything to like stay positive.
Yeah. Reaching out to the Lord, right? Reaching out to the Lord, the higher power.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. Yeah. It's day by day. Like I literally haven't seen anyone physically that I know in like a month and a half.
Wow. Yeah, that could also. Like,
what?
No, I think that could also, have an effect on things. Just kind of like you're not busy doing anything or having anything with anyone to the point that maybe you're inside of. You have time to think about like what you feel is wrong. You know what I mean? Like maybe some distractions. You know what I mean? Like you had the comedy distraction, whatever. And then you find yourself like maybe that's adding to the. The whole like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
First of all, I don't act like that. I keep my cool. Okay, that's one. All right, I'm pretty cool.
All right, two.
And two, like, I think I do a good job at like maintaining my mental shit, but we're all stressed. I don't know. Yeah, I do miss comedy, obviously. Like I feel like I was starting to like really express myself and develop my voice and find my rhythm, and then whatever. Now it's like I can't see if my jokes work or if what I'm saying makes sense.
Oh, well, I have that I did a little research on because I'm a subscriber to your YouTube page.
Because you're so professional.
I have time to be professional, right? If you give me time to if you take away job factor from my life, I mean, I'll be very productive, and other factors in my life, especially artistically. But you're funny. The jokes are funny. I've seen them. I've seen the best of the compilation. I'm like, wow. And you try your jokes throughout the world, which is pretty special to, you're in France. How does that feel to be able to like take your comedy from the humble streets of where are you from? Where were you born and raised exactly?
I was born in Brooklyn, but I live in
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It was. I mean, I'm from New York, so and it's when I'm with people, I always make them laugh. When I tell them stand-up comedy, the laughter is like, really? So anyway, so when you're in Paris or Japan or wherever, it's kind of like you're just having fun, and like it's fun to connect with people, and they feel you, and it's cool. I loved it. I'm actually less scared or fearful to perform overseas than I am in New York sometimes, because New York is so like competitive. Like you can say the funniest shit or the most meaningful shit, but because it's competitive, people will like cross their arms and be like, no, like I want to see more, like, or. But when you go overseas, people are so happy that you're from the States and that you're visiting them and that you're coming to share whatever stories you have to share, that they appreciate you. So there's a lot more love. Like even when I went to perform in DC, like the people out in DC showed me a lot of love. Like I love traveling and performing.
Wow, well, excellent, because you do it very well. I saw the videos and I heard some good laughs around the world for you. So just keep that going. Keep that going. What is your favorite joke? As a matter of fact, what is your this is like the joke that says this is Danette Rodriguez? What is, because I know a lot of your jokes. You know, your mother having stepfathers. You know,
my life. My favorite joke is my life.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite joke. I like that I sometimes can be like clever or like witty. Like, I don't even know, I haven't told this joke in a while, but I used to say, like, I have this really bad habit of when it's like really hot out, I have this really bad habit of standing in front of the freezer for too long. I'm standing in front of the freezer naked. And yeah, it's a bad habit. And then the supermarket said next time they see that, they're gonna call the cops on me. There's shit like that. Like,
yeah, that's not like, so you love misdirections, like,
yeah,
like the ultimate left, because like, oh my God, that's not gonna happen. I mean, unless it's the night out after drinking, but that is not gonna happen, because you know that's the definition of a joke, pretty much. Like, here we go, the setup, and then whoa, I went left with it, you dumbasses. So
yeah, I love that. You just reminded me that you just reminded me that I probably don't know half of my jokes right now.
You want me to tell them to you?
Yeah, you should. Wow.
All right. You know, people acting like, why? You know, I'm like, where's my flag? Where's my flag? Where's my flag? That's so stupid. It's here.
Yeah, it's true. Like, a lot of people don't, you know, believe I'm Latina, but whatever. It's not until I catch an attitude, and they're like, "Oh, you're Latina."
Yeah. No, that's why it's very memorable. I could, you know, as the person that deals like with various, you know, different nationalities, Latin nationality, and pretty much being raised by Puerto Ricans, because when I came from Panama, we went to a Puerto Rican neighborhood, so it was just Boricua, Dominican stores, and that's how I grew up. I got half Puerto Rican kids, so like, so when I hear you speak and your comedy, I'm like, oh my God, you know, because I've only had a steady diet, you know, of it.
Boricuaness.
Yeah, Boricua. I already had like the well, you know, I don't want to drop stereotypes and things like that.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But I'm definitely more in touch with the Puerto Rican culture than most people will believe, because it's just kind of like the neighborhood that I grew up. I grew up. I when I came here, I was in the project, Latin project, pretty much Latin and Black. But you know, when you're Puerto Rican, when people around you are Puerto Rican, you know, you pick up on the Puerto Rican culture.
You started eating a lot of sazon and
yeah, sofrito, adobo, coquito, piragua.
Yeah.
You know,
I have a
pregnancy.
What?
You stepped on my punchline. I said pregnancy.
Sorry.
I deserve that.
I don't think Puerto Ricans are having that many babies right now.
No, not as much. Not as much as, well, when I was.
It's a generational.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You're like a new wave of like.
Nouveau. Like, yeah. Like, I think I'm the first one in my family to get a bachelor's degree. So I think I mean, from my family, I'm like the
first. You have a bachelor's degree?
Yes.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Thank you. Yeah. it's so funny because like people that have their degrees are like, yeah, I have a degree, and I'm like, I fucking worked for my degree. Like it was hard, and so I'm really proud. So it's funny to hear.
Yeah.
Like,
Congratulations. Give it up for her, guys. This is better than any
it's so
joke.
commonplace now.
Yeah, so this is not fake. You are educated.
Oh, you thought I was faking? Yeah. Well, no.
No, I didn't think you were faking. I didn't think you were faking. That's
You thought I was, what is it called? Being pretend. I don't know. Whatever. Pretentious.
Yeah. You listen. Whatever big word you use, we're gonna take it because you're the educated one here. Okay. This is 12th grade English with sprinkled with a little night school. This is what this is.
Sprinkled with street smarts, with life experience. You good? You're good.
You feel that from me? You feel that? That's the only way I'll be able to speak to you because I'm like, coño. You know, if I didn't bring those things to the table, realistically, it would be like, who's this dumbass talking to me? You know? So
no,
thank God I have those things.
Yeah. I said I'm not like that.
No? Oh, okay. Cool. But this is where like this is why I feel like you get to know. Like I'm speaking to you like where we're not rushing before to get on the stage. So that's why I feel like, all right, cool. Because you have that joke about like Harvard. So I'm like,
oh yeah.
Yes, I'm like, damn, pobrecita, she didn't go to school.
I did. I went to Harvard on a campus tour.
I know, but from that joke, I took it as like, oh, so ya no fue para la escuela. You know, like
really? Yeah.
Just because, you know what I mean? We take like jokes to get to know you. And although like the English level is there, they're like not prototypical Puerto Rican is there. Like that detail is not there. So if you don't kind of like, you know what I mean, address it.
I do say that I graduated from the New School of Public Engagement. That's not a joke. That's a school. That's a school name. That's a school name. Yeah. I
thought you was telling me like the school of that I could talk.
I'm sorry. You thought I was going to tell you a joke, but that was like straight. Like I did go to the school and it was called the New School. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And when I get on stage is how I earned my degree. I don't even know my jokes. Like this would have been such a nice opportunity for me to like set that up, but it was not.
It's fine. I'll do them. Don't worry. Thank God for research.
Word.
I should have recorded me doing your jokes and then play the video. I don't mean that by any kind of like negatively. I'm just having fun with it because I understand we've been laid off. We've been off of comedy. Everyone is at a different rusty level. But have you been doing the Zoom things? Have you been kind of like live shows and stuff?
I did one Zoom show back in March with Rachel Green. That was like a really good show. Like we even got paid, which was like amazing.
Wow, there you go.
But I hadn't. I think that was the last one I did, and then I decided to take a break because I didn't know. Because the other thing too was like I didn't want to do a Zoom show and then have someone record my bits or something, or I don't know, something funky might have. But like now that I see so many people doing it, and now that it's like 3 months in, I'll probably do it again.
Right.
But in the beginning, I just needed to take a break and see like what is it that I wanted to do.
Right. No, I got you.
Because like, yeah, you're a performer. Like, how do you earn a living if you can't go out and get on stage and talk to people?
Right. And also, just like you said, the performer part. How do you get that itch? How do you scratch that artistic itch? You know what I mean? As far as like, you know, because you went from being in front of an audience and speaking and interacting to not having that. How do you manage to kind of get that thing out?
Well, in my head, it's going to happen again. Like everybody's going to get back out there. So I know that we're going to get back out there. So it's just a matter of like having patience. Okay. And the way I've been focusing is like, I've been focusing on working out and eating better. So that takes up like 70% of my attention, like making sure I work out every day and that I go out for a walk every day.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's a
And
great
then I write
update.
every day.
And you
Say
what?
what? I'm trying to write every day, so
Yeah.
like 30 minutes a day.
Oh, oh, so you're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Trying, trying.
Yeah. So, this could be considered like there's a lot of people are doing their reinventing themselves. And this could be a process that you're going through, like reinventing yourself as far as you're living, living healthy and maybe even in your writing, this might kind of take you in a direction where you're like, wow, I'm going to go in a different direction
Wait,
now.
yeah. Can I just share with you one more thing? I went to get,
Yeah.
I went to the doctor a while ago to get some blood work for something else.
Uh-huh.
And they went to weigh me, right? And I was the same weight that I was 3 months earlier.
Oh.
I don't know if you know how fucked up that feels. Like I've been working out every single day and eating better,
Oh
and then I
no.
like it's like doing an open mic for like a month, and then like you still don't have a joke that
Yeah,
makes people
yeah,
laugh. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. And it doesn't go well at the show. Like, I got ready. Oh,
yeah,
great,
yeah.
great.
So
Yeah, no.
that was my bombing. Yeah.
Oh my God, no, no, that's fun. Listen, well, not everyone is gonna view that as a bomb. You understand? Not everyone is gonna view that as a bomb because um, you didn't go any further. You didn't go up, and people that have like weight issues to just maintain at the same weight is an accomplishment. So just know that you're doing something good at the moment that's keeping you there. Now, just maybe a little bit more, and just kind of like that would take care of itself. You know what I mean? Because it's
I really wish you would have told me about the sunglasses, because I could
oh,
have worn mine.
I'll take mine off. I have this Jewish light up
I'm
here
like,
that.
there's like a party on that side, and there's like, I don't know what's happening on this side.
Then that, please don't make me have to give you more kudos because I could get in trouble.
So,
Okay, I could
all
get in
right,
trouble. I'm trying not to, you know.
I'm gonna do a live me too.
There you go. There you go. I'm sure. Do you miss that part of it where like people find
Getting
you? I'm sorry.
what?
What did you call it?
What did you say?
No, you
What
you
were
get
you
in
gonna?
you get in trouble first.
No, you said, do you miss that part? And I was gonna say the sexual harassment part, but that's not what you were gonna ask.
I'm sorry, but I was because you're a very beautiful person, and I can't. I could think that like that's probably a real thing that happens to you, like as doing shows or whatever. Because men are men, and I can imagine you from men in the audience, maybe, and male comics, and anything with a penis, I'm sure approaches you in a fashion of where you're like, fuck, why, respect me.
I'm really good at like giving a don't fuck with me vibe.
Oh,
So like guys don't really. There's been a few times when like a guy would talk to me, a stranger, like a complete stranger, like a
well,
brand new comic that I just met, and like they'll start talking to me really close, so they'll start touching me, and then I just know not to make a fuss about it, and I kind of just like take the 5 steps back and just kind of like I stay away from that person. But
oh, okay.
I'm pretty good at like
So you've been social distancing for life.
profile, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because then it becomes about that, and then it takes away from like the comedy.
Yeah. No, no, that's why I was seeing how you handled it because I know, let's be real here. But yeah, what else is going on? Do you have any projects coming up, or you say you're just waiting for it to come back and then I'll continue then? That's what your
Yeah, I've been
intentions are?
working on my YouTube channel. Like I want to do more interviews with people. Like I like talking to people and finding out more about them. So I'm going to start doing that. So if people could like support me and go to YouTube
Right.
and like hit whatever they want. But I'm just writing so that when I go back out there, like I'll have
Right.
something to share.
Well, you actually started giving your information. Why don't you just finish that up? Tell them like where people could reach you for your comedy, for bookings.
You're so professional. I mean, not that I had any doubts, but it's kind of like, you can find me on Twitter. I love Twitter. Twitter is like therapeutic for me. It's at Danette Comedy. And then also, I'm not really on Facebook because that's a weird thing. Yeah. And then Instagram, I love Instagram. And then YouTube, all the same, Danette Comedy.
Oh shit. Hold on. Yo, can you open the door? I'm sorry.
That's the Tina that I know.
Yeah. Yo, my nigga. I'm sorry. Can you wait for 1 second? Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Amazon, okay? I'm waiting for my tea partner. Can you wait?
Okay. Sure, yep. Something's gonna happen. I knew there was a surprise coming. I'm hoping when he comes back, he's not, without his pants, because that'd be weird.
Oh, yo, can you unlock it, man?
It'd be really cool if he comes back with a dog. A puppy. Or nothing happens. Okay.
Hey, okay, yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. See, you jinxed me. You were saying you're so professional. Then I got mad hood. Like, yo, my nigga, open the door, yo. That might be all right, we all have that side of us where, we it breaks.
Where can I see these videos? Where are you putting these videos, Tino?
Where am I putting these videos? Well, what I'm doing now is just dropping like minute clips.
Dope.
Yeah, because no one's gonna sit for an hour if I gauge current society correctly.
We would have to talk about money or something, or sex, for it to get people's attention for a whole hour.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't talk about
go ahead.
I would talk about money. I love money.
You saw the opening, right? Like, okay, so go ahead, talk about sex.
It took a little bit, yeah. like half a centimeter.
Yeah. It's we wait for it like, It's like double dutch, like, hey, all right.
Are you dating anyone right now?
Are you out of your mind? I mean, that's the question, right? Sorry.
I have a book that says how to stay
No. Unfortunately, I've not been blessed with someone to love me for me.
Okay.
So if you know anybody, you know what I mean, just give them my information. All your professional friends at wherever it is. Also, I wanted to ask you about your employment. Are you like on break from your employment? Are they?
No,
I'm
still working. I'm still working there.
You're still working? Oh, okay. So you actually get out and go to work?
No, I can work from home.
Okay.
Yes. Blessings. It's a blessing. Wow. In 2008, I was unemployed and I had no job, no money. I couldn't pay my rent. And when I called 411, they were like, you need to go to, it's like the welfare office. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't go on welfare, but I literally had no money. And I went to the welfare office and they were so fucking nasty to me. Like, oh, wow. And it was kind of like, it was like I was down. I wasn't trying to look for a handout, but they were just so shitty to me. And yeah, so this whole like everybody's getting unemployed. Like I am so grateful that I have a job right now and that I can still pay my rent.
Yeah. There you go.
But it also seems like this time around, like the unemployment office is a little bit easier because like even if you don't get your money right away, like they'll backdate it for like the 3 weeks or the 4 weeks that it took for you to get your money.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess you did the research, huh?
About what?
Unemployment.
No, I just hear it on the news. Like people have been complaining that they're not getting their checks, but like when you finally get it, you're gonna get like the 3, 4, 5 weeks that you waited. So.
Oh, really? Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Okay. Really? Well,
But like, if you don't have food in the house, it is bad. But like, at least you know that the money's coming.
right. There's yeah, because I'm sure there was a record um, amount of people that applied for unemployment.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, well, it's good to know that you're good. I mean, you have your own place or whatever. So that's. Do you have pets?
No, I don't have pets. I don't want to get a pet either because like when we go back into work, like I don't know who's gonna watch my dog or something. So
Right. Oh, okay.
so I don't have a dog, but I mean I may change my mind between now and next week or something.
Yeah. Are you a pet person? Are you like?
Pets are amazing. Like they literally change your like whole vibe. Like
Right.
you're just I mean, I'm just a happier person.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, do you like
'Cause
dogs or no?
me, yeah, I like them, but but it's the old I could barely take care of myself theory.
Oh, right.
So it's one of those things like I love them, but it's like,
You can help
oh,
each other.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like I walk the hell out of them. I love the hell out of them, but I think, I just never been good. I just, hey, me and you here, buddy. Especially with the instability of comedy, it makes it
Oh
tough to
yeah,
kind of
right,
like,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like you're good. You got like, yeah, you can make that happen. So for me, it's more like I don't want to be that dude in the street like, yo, put in a Fido. That sandwich is for me and you, because
Yeah,
I have nothing sadder than a dog being forced to be homeless.
that's true.
Yeah.
What's going on in the background over there?
In the back? Oh.
There's like some shit happening back there.
Yeah, they got me, is that we're supposed to have like a roommate meeting or whatever, and they started without me, so I'm like, I'm looking out for like,
Oh, well, get in there.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm about to wrap it up. I mean, we've got your information. Uh, you say everything is on hold, so no projects at the current moment. So
No, just
yeah,
my only project is to like stay sane
stay sane and healthy, and you're doing a
and
great
healthy.
job. You're doing a great job. Can't wait to see you again. And yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on
Gracias.
Be My Guest. Yeah, gracias. ¿Quieres hablar un poquito de español para practicar?
Gracias. Eso es lo único que puedo decir. No, eso no es verdad. No es verdad.
Dale. Me llamo Danette Rodríguez, nací en Brooklyn, Nueva York, en el hospital.
Vivo en Queens.
Ajá, estoy
A mí me gusta la
soltera.
bachata y la salsa y la cumbia. Hey.
¿Y qué más?
Eso es todo. Empanadas. No como pernil más nada.
No.
No,
Ni el pellejo.
No, me gusta. No, I can't even. Yeah, what else? I can't really. If I went to Colombia and my Spanish was rusty, and I was like, oh my God, they're gonna know I'm a white woman. But by the third day there, I was like, they were like, eres colombiana. I was like, no soy.
Solo por 3 días, nada más.
Yeah. No, I was really flattered because like after like a week there, they were asking me if I was Colombian. I was like, no. But that's because I had like picked up their intonations.
This is where your artistic comedic thing came into play, right? You could just be a chameleon and pick up whatever's around you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sí.
Let me try a Spanish joke on you before I let you go. Well, it's not Spanish, but it was something stupid that I thought of. I was like, it's okay. You know surveillance TV?
Who?
Surveillance cameras?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they call it, what they call it? CCTV, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you know what? CCTV, yeah. You know what Latinos call surveillances?
Their grandmothers?
Nah.
They're tias. They're tíos. No, who.
Now mine's gonna suck. Great. It was a chico, like CCTV.
¿Quién?
CCTV.
Oh, CCTV. Sí.
Thank you. That got what it deserved.
Grandma was better.
Exactly. That's why I always reach out to you. And let me take this time now to thank you for always helping me. Now it all makes sense. I'm like, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I mean, you never sent me something like, you know, I never saw your degree card. What do you call it? The degree?
My certificate, my diploma. Do you think I should walk around with it? Like put it on my shirt? Like I have a diploma, motherfuckers. I should do that, right?
Well, you're Latino, you gotta do things like, no, motherfucker, I'm not your typical, you know? I'm not your typical, you know?
But that's changing, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a stupid idea, but, you know, it's just one of those things. It might lessen some of the stereotypes that people are gonna set
I'm
to you with.
educated, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
educated.
Exactly. So that's it. That's just Tino's tidbit for this, you know, session. And yeah, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for
Gracias. Thank you for doing this, because I put on lipstick and eyeliner and everything for this.
No, thank you. Thank you. That means everything to me. I mean, to care. I mean, you didn't need it or anything, but you know. Did you just? Can you do that again? Just because, you know.
No.
Oh, it's got to be from you, right? It's got to be from you.
It's gotta be sincere.
Damn it, man! You see how I fuck things up? I'm like, Mas, and then before I know it, I'm in a YouTube, Facebook group.
You mean you're banned? You're banned from Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. So we're gonna stop it here.
Okay.
I stayed away from a banning, and this is great. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be sending it to you. All right.
All right. Cool.
For you to see, and maybe you could tell me because you could tell me like, I want this to be seen, or I want that to be seen, because I could do all that.
Okay.
Unless you want me to.
No, I'm only smiling because I'm thinking I started this by saying I was afraid of dying and I tried to get a doctor's appointment and like that whole thing.
That's real TV right there, because that's where
you're at. It really is, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll make it work. All
right, cool.
Muchas gracias.
Bye, Tino.
Adios.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.